Alright, test. Okay, what do we have here? Kronos, Deities, and Aztec. Aztec, Deities, and Gaia. Weird god combos, to be honest. I suspect Kronos will have an upper hand versus Gaia. The Greeks will be the same. I don't know what Neon is gonna do. I hope he plays well. This doesn't make sense. I think in this map it favors UCA a lot. I think GDM are better on land maps. They like to play a lot of OTCs, raid a lot. I expect UCA to win this one easily, to be honest. I don't know what's gonna happen on the Aztec side. That's a mystery. I expect also Rag to play better than Zoxu on the pocket. So as long as no one dies really fast, Hag should be able to carry the game. I don't know what Suko is gonna do because they have AD, so any sort of Prometheus pressure will be countered. So I guess the hotspot will be the left side. We need to see who's gonna play better. I don't like this. Neon is already advancing very late, I think. I also don't like this. Should be here. Second dock here. This is to expose. Vegas still didn't click. He's very delayed. And where is the temple here? So it looks like they're gonna try to give some advantage to Neon. I don't know if that's the best play. I'm curious if Ragnarox is gonna do the Insta water. No, it's not. It's gonna go mix ships. And no, that's gonna go full water, no boom. Oh, I see what they did. Okay, okay, that makes sense. They used double deconstruction, and now Vega is fucked. That's actually a good play. Except since Neon advanced so late, he couldn't really deny this with a few boats. If Neon did a better build order, this would be much more effective. I don't know why Sukolo is being pressured so hard. But this side is gonna be a brawl. OP heroes getting turned on forever. Okay, okay, Ernarx did the persona like that. It makes a big difference. I'm curious if this god power works on ships. I suppose it does. But by the looks of it, I think they want to fight hard for the sea. I don't see any second TC. We look at the pockets, yeah, very far away. It's also not very close to make a second TC, so I think they're gonna fight hard for the sea. Which I don't think is really a good idea. You can take a TC really fast if you just stop ships for like 1 minute. But yeah, Uka is already pushing on the water. Big military difference, mostly because Vega has no ships. Even did 2 barracks, which doesn't make sense. Should only make heroes, I don't know. But yeah, the sea is won, so we should expect Zukolo to either make some military or go for TC. Same for Ragnarok's. A bit far away, but this is when Neon has to be more smart because Vega is kind of out of the game. He just doubles here. The sea is over. You know you have an advantage. Either kill the guy or double or triple. We have the first second TC by Sparks actually. I guess he doesn't want to commit more to the water. Okay, second TC by Hack. I think Zox will be very delayed because he's fighting alone. Since Sparks went for the TCs, which doesn't make sense. The pocket should go for the TC and the side should fight. And we have... no, not yet. I guess this is a TC by Hack. But I guess Zoxu is holding the water, but he's delaying his TC a lot. which is never a good thing. Also, Zukolo is dealing his TC also. Spark's gonna get the 40C even before the second of Zukolo. And I think, yeah, he's making already hoplite somewhere, yeah. I think Hag is gonna do a underworld play on the heroic. Maybe on the Aztec. It's not as effective if you're not Zeus, but let's see if you can do it. I'm a bit scared for Zukolo, because the guy is gonna get a very big advantage. 3 TCs versus 1 TC. He's also grabbing gold forwards. I guess it all depends how much damage Ragnaroks can make. If we go to his vision, where is the scout? It's here. I guess this is for the underworld. That's what makes more sense. Okay, Zukol finally going for the second TC. Very delayed. No fortress yet. I don't know if he wants to do the underworld then do fortress on somewhere, but only hopes. It will take some time to kill TC. But he's doing a lot of upgrades. Okay, where is it? Okay, here. So he's gonna do it hide, so the other team has no vision. Which is a smart play, to be honest. But I don't know if... I don't know if this is gonna be very effective. Let's see. Still no fortress for Hag. I guess Zoxu is very delayed. He fought water for so long. He's not gonna be able to stop this. Even Sparks with the economic advantage, he's not gonna kill Zukolan anytime soon. He's not gonna help. And Vega is too weak to do anything. He's even grabbing gold forward for no reason. Finally a fortress. Yeah, I don't know what Sparkys was doing. He grabbed TC really fast, he's still stuck in Classic. Need too many ships. I hate that I can't watch the post game because I can't check if the resources were retributed. Yeah, but this push is kinda troll. I think you skip a few upgrades and you get a fortress and get some patrols. Then he can siege whenever he wants. Now he has this army full upgraded, but not really doing much. Now we have the favorite unit from everyone. This is also a big mistake. They won the sea but never finished. They're still getting raided. But an Artemis here is gonna end. And the big advantage that GDM have is Sparks, but he's getting pushed for some reason. Now we just wait for the earthquake here, or even here, I don't know. I guess it's easier here. I will do it here. It's at the top. I sometimes switch to the singular view, I prefer it. Oh, use it here, I don't really agree with this one. Yeah, this was not this one is we have I don't know, we have two weak guys and he uses on the strongest guy for some reason. Why not just use here or even here? And now we have the push that should have been like 5 minutes ago with Petropolis. And Zoxio can't do anything about it. Yeah, this game is over. So yeah, big team lead. Billions, he was okay. Since Ragnarok didn't boom, he went for a push. But I think the biggest change... Yeah, that the Chronos economy was still stronger than the Gaia. That's weird. Even with the build difference. I guess that's a fire for you.
Burek.
So expected. Now let's see probably a land map for GDM. I expect some aggressive map like Tundra or even Savannah. Okay, so let's pause for the bug. So we have Tundra, an open map for raiding as expected for GDM. So we have Tsukuyomi, Uranus, and Odin versus Tsukuyomi, Odin, and Kaya. I prefer UCA. I prefer the North on the pocket, to be honest. Kaya is very safe. Gives the trees to the allies. Very smooth build orders. And I suspect that Ragnarox will do maybe Ulfsar Craze, I guess. I don't know if he's gonna go horses versus Bormilus. But I think usually Ragnarox has a very good skill expression on this type of maps. He will be able to pressure the map and get good rates. I don't think I've seen Aikiludai play a lot of Japanese, but Japanese is Japanese. Make horses and go brew. I think Hawkers is gonna be solid. Versus Vega, you can open a few more meals if you got a belt and it's gonna be safe. I think it will come down to the pockets. We shall see who's gonna affect more the map. Gonna hit a better rates. I don't think you need to do this. You don't need to kill all the hunt. Wasting a lot of Wrath of Decay of the hunt. You can just do one pack and then yeah, he's even losing the god power because he have no reason to use the god power now. You can save and then use on classical. We have Freya. Expected. Vega is very delayed. I know he's already advanced, never mind. Cianos and Freya. All standard, but we have this relic here. Oh boy. This relic with Oranos upgrades. So we have new moon on temple, looks like. Yep. I don't like this. I prefer even on the tower or even on the stable. I think I don't know. I don't like this. I do like this. Usually Rag doesn't wall the map. So I hope he's on tryhard mode. Already starting to wall the map. I don't like this. You know you're gonna face Tsukuyomi cavalry. Doesn't hurt to add a counter barracks. Then you should have catapults ready to defend the raid. Sparks is playing very defensive. But also, they're hugging the corner of the map so they can wall very easily. And we're gonna have some wolf sarks from Odin, okay. I don't like this. You can just take the back hunt or even a lot of hunts still on the base. Still no sky passage from Faron. That's, I don't know. Like the best thing about Uranus, you can hunt safely. He has like 6 villages on one pack of hunt, it's gonna expire really soon. Then he can't make any more milos. The food is really low. Hag is doing a very more passive stance, but he's already walled the map. Really fast. So what this means basically now, they can either defend very easily or just start reading all the map. I really like this. Now you can all hunt safely here. Very good, very good. That's gonna make a big difference. Already have the Hazmak. What's that relic? End of sight, okay. We have the speedy Mormilos. And the whole thing is faster. The hero is faster though. Yeah, this is why. 1 or 2 catapult hero here. And the Tsukuyomi can't do anything. Also, on this type of aggressive map, why are you hunting forward? Makes no sense. You have safe hunt here. Just putting it, and he's building more. Just putting a target on your. Why 5 Calidras? I don't know. This doesn't make sense. X2 already for hack. Not the fastest, but also fast. We see Sparks doing the god's work, walling the map. Yeah, see, this is the problem. If we look at Baron, he's starting to add a lot of gold because he has no food to make more milos. Because he's hunting all together instead of separating them with a few sky passage. That's why we start to see a little difference on the military. Wow, this is something okay. It's a good thing because, I guess, if you don't get raided, I think UCA will just win. So they're just playing very safe. I like that, to be honest. And we even see Rockets now doing the walls also. Okay, I just wish he didn't do this. Zukol is already medium, or did he buy? He's already medium. Now the question is, does Rhinorax go for a TC or go full all-in? I like farm, but not this early. It's too early. What is the guy doing? Yeah, Hawkes is
Showboss.
not doing a very good game, all because of this.
Bureg.
Also,
Erjus.
why are you doing this?
Bureg.
It looks like Ragnarox wants to do a walking woods push somewhere. Okay, we see some side builds. Because Vega really doesn't care about walls. He's already killed a Sky Passage here, I missed. And now Azoran is already eating berry bushes and goats, makes no sense. Okay, that explains why Zuko is playing so passively. He goes for a quick heroic. People are just going for Fujin, I don't know about that. They are giving me a lot of Bushido though. It's almost at halfway heavy. Ragnarox is going yard, expected. I think this side view is gonna create a lot of space for the UCA. The biggest problem is gonna be Hawkes, he's very behind. Sparks is doing a decent game. I do think Sparks has an advantage again, but we shall see if he's gonna be able to do anything with it. Zukolu is still 1 TCs, I mean all the UCA is still 1 TC, this is very dangerous.
Tilbúin. Skipan.
I guess it comes down to whatever Ragnarox decides to do. He wants to try to push somewhere, pressure. I don't know if he's gonna be able to do damage. Vega use on armory, much better. Already full bronze. Ocres goes 1 TC. Vega already on heavy. Oh, not yet. I don't know why Zukolu. I don't know why this is I guess bad communication. He should already be here.
Tilbúin.
I do feel like the UCA is playing very all in. One of them has to grab a TC anytime soon. This is gonna be a problem later. They even see it, but they don't. I know this is Hawkres for some reason. Yeah, they don't see. This is gonna create problems later. But this here is this. $800 wood. I think they're trying to force too hard. It's not looking good. It's not looking good for UCA. Finally a second TC.
Ja.
Tilbúin.
I guess it will come down to
Tilbúin.
how much he can rag by time for his team. Check the resources. Very far away from Mythic. Very far away, even housed. Back to max also too far away. Fifty users, 60. Yeah, problem is this, they have two strong players from GDM. They took TCs very early and they didn't die, so it started to pay off. Yeah, Hagnis needs to hit this because he has to push back Vega. Progress can't hold this. Twilight New Moon. Their armory. He's hitting the Ordon as a problem. Okay, I think he managed to make them to come back. Okay. That's good, but I think Vega is already looking to go Mythic, yeah. They're gonna have a tornado soon. So Colo is starting to get big. This is this is unfortunate. They didn't see this. But they're starting to catch up on the villagers because Hag is killing so many villagers. Baron doesn't seem to be able to hold it. We also don't have safe gold mines for the Odin, that's a problem. Because he's controlling this and this. Now we see Zukolo trying to pressure blue because Focus is on dire situation. We even see this, I don't know about this. I think more units or even a quick mythic is probably better. And we have Sparks going mythic actually, yeah. Because Zukolo went here, he secures 2 gold mines now, he's going mythic. Doing a lot of Uskals. Oh, that's nasty. Let's look at the Bushidos. Vega halfway. Zukolo also the same. I don't know about this god power. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Ragnarok's push is not doing any effect. He's already dominating here. Here. His TC was kinda thrown. He needs to stop this base and go somewhere else. And we see out of nowhere a 20 lead. Vega should be advancing already, yeah. We also have finally Ragnarok's advancing also. Nice. I think Rockless is doing a big mistake, he's not doing destroyers. You need destroyers versus the CA. You actually managed to dodge. But you need destroyers to push and to kill this army. He's just throwing away units. We see already Rag doing the smart. He's trying to hold here, already pushing somewhere else. Zukol is doing a very good game. Played very defensive at the start, but didn't do any big mistakes.
Tilbud. Skip han. Skip han.
Yeah, for Rag he's doing a good game, but he could do some economical upgrades. But he totally nullified the Oranos. And basically because of the walls, the UCA team never got raided once. Yeah, I think they got this game again. A bit dicey, a bit dangerous. They didn't need to do it. I think Hawkes did the most mistakes. If Hawkes just played safe, stayed in base, a few catapults, went back, Vega wouldn't get an advantage, Ragnarok didn't have to help, Zuko didn't get doubled, and it's a different game. But at the end, Rag could do the difference versus Pharaon, even with the TSOP relic. Also, Vega was he was very indecisive. He had a big lead, but didn't really do anything. He didn't help, didn't push, just stayed in base. Now even for some reason GDM gets in a good position, Zocolo just gonna tornado their army. Already have more side builds here. This is really the power of Norse and people that don't wall the map. Sorry, I don't have a second monitor. Just reading the chat. I don't think Zukolo realized this is his TC to be honest, but doesn't matter. Okay, here. Yeah, over double the army, a lot of elite. Champion Bushido even with the second ring. Yeah, it's over. All in all, a very balanced game all the way through. UCA had a big villager lead, but they didn't really do anything with that. Then once the side build started, it was over. But yeah, Sparks and Pharaoh didn't really do anything to convert to their advantage. Vega was also sleeping on the job. Yeah. Yeah, the Rag really made a difference. Zukol also did a very good arm. Doesn't show, but he played very well. If he didn't play so defensive, he could be. He got doubled at one point, but he got walls so early, even upgrade them. Played very defensive, quick heroic. Give time for Ragnarok to wall the map, and then go side builds. Very straightforward. I know Vega asks for tips the other day when he played versus us, I guess. Could be more decisive, I don't know. He could try to pressure the map. Either commit for a full push on the guy because he had advantage, or I guess the biggest tip is wall the map, because if I'm not mistaken, Hack always went from the back to the blue side, because even to the mid game he never walled any part of the map. I guess if you start walling like Sparks did early, they would be very safe. Maybe could convert the win if they didn't have the side builds harassing the Oranos all the game. So make walls. Now I expect, what do I expect? Maybe a Mirage from the GDM. A Mirage or another land map. I don't know, Savannah. Oh, they already picked. Wait a second. So we have Neon with a lot of big boots to fill in for Rag. As Pocket Loki, I'm interested what he's gonna be doing. We have Zukolo and we have Hokres. Sparks on the Loki, Pharaoh on the Zeus, Vega on the Tsukuyomi. From what I saw, I think Vega will try some semi-fast heroic. I saw Pharaoh going heroic first before making units, So let's see if he does that again and then go full hoplite. Sparks, I don't know what he's gonna do. There's some units maybe on class can go hide. And Zocolo maybe grabs a TC, I don't know. Even though this TC sucks. Maybe this one. I don't know, and I'm also curious if someone is gonna start raiding the other side of the water. It's very easy I mean for the sides to send a villager. And even if you make one or two boats, you're gonna force so much stuff from the other team just to kill your dock. I think it's always worth it for the Loki to do it. I mean the Norse player to do it. So let's see the Greeks build order. So 5 on wood, 5 on wood, 3, 6, 9, 12. Also one difference on this map from the 1v1 to team games, there's a lot more fish for some reason. So I think you have like 12 or 15 fish for each player. That's a lot. And we see 7 on wood already for Pharaon, that's a lot. I like more the Zocolo build. Unless he's going for a TC maybe. I also don't like this. I think the guy players need to shut up and give the 2 trees to the teammate. That's the whole purpose of Gaia. So we already see Hermes. See what Pharaon is thinking. Athena also. 8 on wood still. Let's see how much on gold. From doesn't look like a TC. So few on gold. Also few on gold. This is a very early wall, but it's not a bad one. We see Heimdall, and we see Forseti. Okay, that's a difference. 3, 6, 9, 12, yeah, 15 for each player. Yeah, for some... I don't know if this was planned. Maybe it was, but makes no sense for Zukolo go 3 docks and only get 9 ships. I suspect this is planned, so they intend to give Neon a lot of food. Maybe he goes all out heroes. And we see Farah already going for units. Okay, he's not... He doesn't want to go heroic. Okay, and also stables. Zukolo again, playing very safe. A lot of walls, big, good building placements. Already blocking all of his map. Yeah, Sparks had a really good cliff also here, so already closing the side of the map.
Yo.
I think even a 4 dock somewhere also could be good for so many ships. He's already doing the persuade, that's good. Guy is doing guy things. Okay, also close the map, also good. Even Neon is starting to wall. The biggest problems now is I think Neon doesn't have buildings yet. He's even making berserkers, which makes no reason. Already 30. Yeah, this is what I was gonna say. Neon went for a very greedy build, and he did forward buildings. He didn't have enough buildings to produce. He's starting to stack a lot of resources, so this could be a very quick game. Because the hoplites, if they snowball to the other side, it's hoplite versus hippicons. Hippios now, never mind. And I don't really like the berserkers. Sparks got snoozing. Yeah. Do this instead, Vega. I also don't think you need 4 stables, he won't produce that fast. Sorry, so yeah, we have starting to see a military advantage. And I guess the biggest problem is gonna be... Yes, in theory the throwing axemen counter the hoplite. The problem is they are too immobile, so whenever Fair One sees too many TA, he's just gonna go to the other side. And he's gonna be way more mobile than the Loki. So let's see what he can do. I like what Zukol is doing, already gathering forward. Because I guess he has his mind safe, but it's not that safe. So finally Hokres is doing no, he's not. For some reason he has a reason to make so many Caladres, and I don't really think it's worth it. Yeah, Neon is not having a very good game. Let's see his resources. Yeah. The UCA is always on the defensive, very uncoordinated. See, because of... I don't think it's looking good for UCA, to be honest. Gold mines are starting to expire. They have 1 safe gold mine, okay, and 2 safe gold mines, okay. The problem is gonna be Gaia. This is the gold mine. This one is very far. Okay, I like this. Okay, Zukolo. Even with less ships, he's making more out of it. He has the good upgrades already. Maybe Zukolo gonna carry. But now we have a triple, and Zukolo is not there. It doesn't have the favor for the OP upgrade. You need this as fast as possible. Yeah, it's never good when you give up on the cavalry fight. You're already making spears.
Lege.
Because he feels he lost the momentum, which he did. Let's go back to Neon, what he's doing. Very, very low pop. It's not looking good. Still only 1 to see for everyone. Probably you can't just go more Milos all the game, like at some point you have to think, what am I doing?
Skip. Ja.
To be honest, I didn't like this strat from UCA. I think giving a few more ships to Zocolo would make a big difference, and he would be able to carry more. He's already doing a good game, but he could be way more.
Prostagma.
He already has the strong upgrades, armory.
Petimos.
The Podromos are starting to come out, okay. See, finally pushing.
Έτοιμος.
No one upgraded okay, Sparks did, this is a very important upgrade. One thing I did like was the side from UCA was they were smart, I don't know, maybe on accident or not, but they left the gold mines for the pocket, because if you look at the map, he can't really mine forward, he has to get the safe gold mines. So they both went to the forward gold mines. Now we see the combo, Thracian horses with bronze. If you don't know, Hippios even win versus Hoplite with this combo. Podromos, I'm not really sure. I think the problem is there's no heroes. Sparks could be making some hearses, I guess. Yeah, this troll's gonna carry. Zocolo push back the attack.
Ja.
What was this? Still no fish upgrade, no upgrade. Let's UCA again, okay, good. Still no fish upgrade, he has a lot of ships. Looking good for UCA now. We still don't have any mythics. Ian should be going mythic or soon, no? No, not yet. But he's already starting trade. I guess his economy is gonna explode soon. Why is he making plow? Why are you making plow? Vega is trying to push Zukolo. Why is Zukolo so behind? He's not trying to go mythic yet. He's just losing the fight. Oh, so that's why. Because he's helping the other side. But from the looks of it, I think UCA will just have a way advantage on the economy. And it's gonna carry. Still 1 TC for Vega, still 1 TC for Faron. Sparks grabbing a second TC now. I don't think you have time to do that. Yeah, no. Maybe with the army. Yeah, this is when you need to maybe ask for help. I need to check who won the major. Okay, Falcons won. Zukolo, I think he's gonna hold. But I think Vega will have a lot of Bushido already. They're fighting non-stop, yeah. Almost tier 4. And here Sparks is doing a push already. I think all the teams should start a trade like Neon did. What is this doing here? I don't know. I don't see the GDM doing any trades, but I see Zukolo still pressuring Sparks. We still have 1 TC to grab here. I think Zukolo is holding while affecting the other side. Here is a stalemate for now, but I expect... I mean, Neon should already be up. I don't know what's happening. He has so much fish, he's doing trades. Yeah, I don't know. No mythic yet so far. Everyone is fighting for their lives. Yeah, but the problem is Zeus on TC won't last long. Vega is doing a nice job, but no Mythic in sight. Why is he making? Ah, okay, this is what finally someone did. Okay, I like that. Since they don't fully wall, he can just go here, get free, make some units, harass the C. Almost 300 gold. Wow. So we see some switcheroo, we see Neon trying to help Zukolo, but you don't really need to go with all your army. Also, this is a terrible wall. I think Zukolo is kinda in a bad what is this? My man Zukolo, what's going on?
Lege.
You have champion already, yeah. Still no Mythic, that's very surprising to be honest. I don't know what is Vega. You have this one, you can just go Mythic, you don't need to grab the TC. Luckily for it's Soplight Zeus, so maybe not. They can take down this TC. What is Neon doing? Why doesn't he have the resources?
Tilbuin.
Something tells me this was 20 users. I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know about that. I think Spark's gonna carry this game. Neon has a gigantic lead, but is not affecting the map. Some units here, but doesn't change. Some units here, but no siege to push, just dying to the fortress. Not helping the teammate getting doubled. A gigantic economy. And this is gonna be the... If he can block this, then it's gonna be GG, I think. Because Vega is actually doing a very good job. Zukolo never got to the game. Yeah, I think Neon. I think this is when the Neon should shine, but he's not being able to shine at all. I think this Mythic is very, very late. I mean, even the weak Zeus that was 1 TC all game is already Mythic before him. And he's not getting raided. Also, Vega is not Mythic yet. Neon is still very strong, but I think Vega and Sparks have really good positions. There was a siege right here. How many views is Faron? 64. They managed to kill this. I didn't expect that, to be honest. For some reason Sparks or Zeus, they gave up on that. It was a really good position. If they could wall this and hold this, the trade would die. I don't know about this position.
Ege.
And Vega is crumbling. Yeah, I think we have some trade from Vega now, but okay, we have a lot of trade from Sparks. Okay, that's a good move. Fire1 didn't care about trade yet. Vega started. That's a big difference, I guess. Even with a bad route. Where do we have? Okay, here. Yeah, I think they're running out of steam. They got lucky, to be honest. If the GDM had the trade route, maybe they could sustain the push. But Vega got so close, but yet so far. Didn't earthquake yet. Sorry, answering some message. I guess there's no coming back from now. Zukolo has a really good position. Yeah, they run out of steam. But this was very dangerous strat, to be honest. Very dangerous. No reason to be this close. See the difference in economy? Yeah, see. It should not be this close. Where is the settlement? So yeah, see. Very big difference on settlements, units, economy. But it did not show on the map. But yes, UCA takes 3-0 and they get to play Kin next time, I think. I don't remember. Is it Kin already? I know, they play whoever wins from the Italians and the Dot, and then the winner of that plays Kin. Okay, so next week we have the next map. So congratulations for UCA, they managed to win. Dangerous, but they got the job done. Now let's see who do we host. I see Blackadder is casting, but I don't want to host him in the middle of the series. So I'm gonna host the #1 set player. Careful, careful, Rack. You're walking on thin ice.